Okay, so we are going to start working on your head's graphic design project. Ms. Shaneman has told you that she needs you to have some patterns. We're going to find some in Google Images, making sure that we choose for them to be free to use and share. She also has said that she wants you to have your own, at least one of your own pattern that you've created. So what we'll do with that is we'll scan it in, and then the rest of this process will make sense to you. So you're going hunting in Google Images. You can use the word pattern or background, pattern and background, to help you find a search. And then you'll wind up with, you can see how these patterns are. You don't have to have something just like this, though. Be creative. But you're also going to make sure that you click Search Tools and Usage Rights and make sure it's labeled for reuse. Okay, so when you find something that you like, you're going to click on it, and a lot of times, whoosh, you don't want that though, so I'm going to go back and click on something different. Okay, that's better. You guys like to right-click copy and right-click paste, and that isn't necessarily going to work for this project. It's not. So you need to right-click, and you need to save image as. And once you do that, you're going to go to your H drive, and you're going to create a folder that says Art. That's right-click, New Folder. You can see that right there. I already have a folder, so I'm going to go to it. Mine says Graphic Design, and in that, I'm going to save my picture. Flowers doesn't really work because I have a lot of flowers in there, so that should help. And then hit Save. So do make sure that you're right-click, saving it in a folder that says Art that you've made in your H drive. That's where all of them are going to go. You're going to find 8 patterns to save in that folder. And then here's what you're going to do with them. We're going to open Adobe Photoshop next. In Adobe Photoshop, you're going to say File and Open. And you're going to find your folder in your H drive. Sorry, I have a lot of folders. And in it, we can actually load all of these things at once. All we have to do is push Control and click on them all, and then hit Open, and it opens them all in tabs across the top here. Okay? So now what we've done is we've set ourselves up for actually saving these as patterns. And the reason why we save them as patterns is so that we can easily click on our heads and just change it to one of our patterns. So my first pattern here is triangles. So I'm going to actually, since I've clicked on it, I'm going to say Edit, Define Pattern, and it's named triangles, so that's good. I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to go to another one, my rocks, and I'm going to say Edit, Define Pattern, and rocks is good as any. And you're going to go across the board, and you are going to actually save every single one of these as patterns. There's a reason for this, and you'll see what that is soon enough. Because what we'll do after we cut out our heads, then we can actually use these patterns easily. Okay, and once again, Edit, Define Pattern. Oh, and that's me. So that's for our next step. So we'll just hold on for that. So, all right, you've saved all of your patterns into Adobe Photoshop. In our next installment, we'll talk about what to do with your head.